Welcome, all of you. Thanks, Principal R.S. Savangre sir, SS College, Polus, then Head Department of Chemistry, Phake sir, then everybody sir, and Potpudi madam, for giving me opportunity for presenting my research work. Today, I am going to deliver a lecture on Introduction to Research, Identifying Problems, Working on Problems, Writing and Publishing of Problems by Dr. N.K. Desai, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Bhavan College, Vita. Before going to study, what is research? Research is to solve problems that have no known solution by anyone in the world. Research is not learning from the book, papers, news, reports and professors. Research is not searching online. Research is what to understand the world, solve new problems and improve existing solutions. Who is a researcher? This image we can see one person look like 9, second person look like 6. So these are known, that is a 6 or 9. But who is a researcher? Researcher is research oriented, efficient, scientific, effective, active, resourceful, creative, honest, economical and religious. Why research is important for students? To improve a confidence level in the students, to improve ability to do work independently, to improve a communication skill, to improve a critical thinking and problem solving skill, to improve writing skill, to acquire a deep knowledge of any fields, and this knowledge used for the further purpose of application. That is self-confidence. Next, introduction to the scientific research. There are various themes involved. One is the definition, second characteristic, third quantitative, then qualitative research and examples. Definition, a detailed and careful study of something to find out more information about it, or research is a careful and detailed study into a specific problem and concern or issue using the scientific methods. There are a lot of definitions, but we have included 3 definitions. Characteristic of research, there are 7 characteristics. One is empirical, logical, cyclic, then analytical, critical and methodological. Empirical research is based on a direct and experience or observation by the researcher. Logical research is based on valid procedures and principles, and cyclic research start with problem and end with problems. Analytical research is based on gathering data. Cyclic or critical research is based on careful and precise judgment. Methodologically, it is depends upon again and again we can study or repeat and repeat, we can getting result. And last one, in this case we can also use a repeated work. Classification of scientific research, there are 2 types of classification. One is pure research, second one is applied research. Pure research is basically depends upon Newton's law or basic formula. This start with how did the universe begin, what the proton, neutron and electron composed of any matter, why are there 7 colors in rainbow. In case of applied research, there is basically depends upon discovery of X-ray, then disease, cure to disease, then improve efficiency of the offices or homes, or it is applied for the industrial purpose or business purpose. Additional classification, there are 2 types. One is a qualitative, second one is a quantitative. Quantitative is related to the lab research and engineering research, and qualitative research, it depends upon or it is involved in social sciences. Research procedures are fundamental steps. One step, that is make an observation, find a problem and ask a question. Simple example, in case of test tube, there is a acid plus phenolphthalein indicator, and in burette there is a base. Here a test tube 1 and second one. First shows a white color, then second shows a pink color. That means there is a change in color when base added into the solution. So what happened? There is a HCl react with NaOH to give the water and NaCl. That is our scientific motto. But in case of phenolphthalein, in scientific view, when NaOH added into the phenolphthalein indicator, there is formation of sodium salt and color gives a pink color. That means there is change in color from acid to base level of the any acid solution by adding the base solution into the acid solution in presence of phenolphthalein as the indicator. Literature view. There are three types of literature. One is a primary, second is a secondary, and tertiary. In primary case, there is a original research paper and new scientific discoveries. Secondary literature is based on a review of article or book, and third one depends upon textbook, dictionaries, encyclopedia and handbook. Testable hypothesis. A testable hypothesis is a hypothesis that can be proved or disproved as a result of testing, data collection and experience. Here example, how to grow a plant by adding 3 fertilizers. One A, B, C is our question. When A added into the tree, then B added into tree and C added into tree. So what happened? There is a grow of tree in A fertilizer. That means conclusion, the A fertilizer used for the growing high tree as compared to B and C. This is the theme of the research paper. Design a procedure, step 4th. In this case, we have observed that we select the fertilizer A, B or C or any which shows high yield, then high quantity, then required minimum time and appropriate quantity. That means we design such a process required a minimum time, appropriate quantity and high yield. That is more important. Simple example, neutralization reaction of acid and base. A general, when base added into the acid, then we get a normality of the any acid by using N1 V1 is equal to N2 V2 formula. But if you want to calculate normality of unknown solution of acid, then we can use the unknown solution in conical flask, then known solution of the base in a burette. By adding this solution, by using this formula, we can easily calculate the unknown solution of the acid. Step 5, there is a collecting and analyzing data. Just we collect data from the various media and then analyze. In case of the chemistry, there are different instruments available for collecting and analyzing data. One is XRD, then FTIR, then NMR, then SEM and fluorescence and Raman spectra, which can use for the collecting data and analyzing data of the any organic or inorganic materials. Step 6, what to do if research hypothesis is wrong? जर hypothesis wrong असेल तर काय करावं लागेल? This is a scientist Thomson Edison. He has discovered a bulb. He did lot of experiment near about 100 times and finally he got a bulb. That means if wrong the hypothesis, you form a new hypothesis with a different approach, different procedure and different conditions. writing reports and publishing finding. In this case, we use a research title, scientific questions, testable hypothesis, procedure, data collection, data analysis, discussion, further reading and references. So how to write a research paper? First, this is my research paper. This is the title of my research paper. This is a author name, that appellation. This is abstract. Abstract involve. Abstract means heart of the paper. They involve all the characteristics of the paper. Introduction, it containing review. Experimental part, it containing experimental part, and result and discussion. We collecting data and analyzing in the form of table, images, and figures. Last, this is conclusion part. We can conclude all the research in the conclusion part. Last one is a reference. We can list it in the reference of the paper. Recent, I have published a paper in Journal of Fluorescence FI Factor 2.093. Same here, title, name of the author, then appellation, then introduction, and all things related to the paper. And upcoming paper, Journal of Material Science and Materials in Electronic, there is a FI Factor near about 2.2. Same procedure applied for this one. This is my biodata. I have published near about 18 papers with citation 146, H index 6, I index, I10 index 5. This is image we have received. I have received a prize in university level for the research purpose. I also joined in the Korea University for the further research in LED. Main theme of this project, how to write graduation level project or research paper. Getting started of any student, they are so nervous when starting of the project. When meeting with the student and professor, they are also nervous because of their professor has given lot of idea, lot of methodologies, a lot of references. So student may be nervous in this case. Then lot of tension created in the student. How to do research, what type of research we want to do, then what methodology we want to study. This is all the question created in the student mind. Then lot of time is gone because of this one professor meeting, then methodology searching and selection of the title of the project. But in case of picking a project, select something that interested you many times, sometime something you already do in your personal life can be incorporated in your project. Brainstorm at least 2 to 3 ideas in your mind. Determine which type of project it is, a research or scientific, cultural, career or historical. Guideline for writing graduation project. Generally, format of the manuscript should be English, professional style, quality for the clarity of the presentation. Manuscript should be submitted electronically as an attachment to an email, as a printed hard copy of 4 copies. Printed hard copies should be single side on A4 page. Manuscript should be between 1 and 15 pages, including all table and figures. Anyone can at least manuscript should be 1 or near about 15 pages or 100 pages, depending on research or ideas. So that's why the papers pages near about 1 to 50 or 100, so on. Font size, type or size, manuscript should be single spaced, Times New Roman, table point,